Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the Business Growth Guide. My name is Bobby and I'm with the Local Objective. So you're probably wondering, what is this Business Growth Guide all about? So over the years, a ton of my friends, clients, and family have asked me, what are some different tools and resources and things that I can use for my business to help get to the next level? And so what I've done is I've taken all of my favorite tips, templates, guides, and over 20 plus different resources to really help you guys get your business to the next level. Once again, welcome to the Business Growth Guide. Let's jump in. So hack number 3 is all about the value ladder. And this value ladder is really what's going to change the game for how we acquire customers. So a lot of times we think, hey, I have this expensive product. I really want to sell this. And, we go out and we try to sell this, $1,000, $3,000 product or service. And we realize, we're not really getting a ton of customers. We're not even really bringing in a lot of new long-term customers. And this is why. We want to make sure that we really have a very affordable way for new potential customers and clients to actually come on and get a taste of what we have to offer. So if we just come out and say, hey guys, you don't really know who I am, but I want you to buy this expensive thing. 9 times out of 10, customers are going to say, no way, Jose. So we want to make sure that we really bring them on first by trying to make sure that we can bring value and show them the sort of value that our service or our product can bring. So this value ladder is exactly what's going to help us change the game. So like I said before, it's really about mapping out the customer journey. So when we map out this customer journey, it's going to really help us understand exactly where we need to take our customers, our potential customers, on a road to actually get to, some of our higher end services and products. So this is really about going from lead to long term. Like I said before, when we bring in new customers, they're leads. Before they ever purchase, they're leads. They're not actual customers yet. So we want to bring them on board as a lead, as someone who's interested, and actually bring them to become long-term customers. If you bring on a customer and we're not really looking at this customer journey, we don't really have it mapped out, chances are we're going to just throw stuff at the wall and hope some customers stick. And realistically, that is not the systematic way to do it. It's not very smart. It's not a great approach. So this value ladder will help us do that. Like I said before, it helps us bring in new customers with ease. It allows people to get comfortable first. So when you have a new potential customer, or even a customer that's already purchased, when they've actually become comfortable with a service or a business, they're 10 times more likely to purchase beyond that initial purchase. And so we want to make sure that we keep on bringing customers back. That is super, super essential. We want to have a very strong business model that not only brings in new customers, but also recycles customers as well. So the value ladder is really a roadmap to help nudge consumers up the ladder and down the funnel. So when we have our customer journey very mapped out and very systematic, we know exactly where our kinks are, we know where the bottleneck is, and we know what we have to fix. We know where our customer is, we know where we want them to go, and it's a lot easier to actually devise a very personal message for each person at each point of the value ladder. So this value ladder will allow us to design messages specific to customer location in the buying process. So having this very strong map will actually allow us to pinpoint each customer and communicate specifically, sending them a message that actually communicates with them depending on where they are in the buying process. So this is super, super, super helpful. I'm sure you guys have probably had emails or text messages or whatever where some business reached out to you and they sent you a message that had nothing to do with you. Right? It was very generic and you're just like, get this out of here, and probably didn't even make it past the junk or spam box. So this is super, super helpful. So this is the value ladder. This is really what it looks like, and this is what it's all about. Okay, so it's a matter of using value and price. Okay, so early on in this initial stage, this initial offer lead magnet area, this is where we want to offer something of decent amount of value, but for a very, very affordable price. Okay, so depending on what type of business you have, obviously you want to make sure that you craft a compelling offer that is going to really excite your customer, okay, or your potential customer. So these leads are going to actually see this initial offer in this lead magnet, and they're going to say, oh, this is pretty cool. Oh, it's only $5, $10, $20, $30, depending on what sort of offer, right? If you're selling a car and your car is, 80 grand, and you know that this is the purchase of the car is going to be at 80 grand, we want to offer them, say a free test drive, right? That would be our initial offer. That would be our lead magnet. So early on our roadmap, we know, hey, we want to get people to take this test drive because we know that we're more likely to convert people who take a test drive than we are to just say, hey, come buy this car. I'm going to show you guys another example. So this is for a dentist. So this is what a dentist value ladder would look like. We have $37 teeth cleaning. That's very, very affordable. If you can't afford $37 for teeth cleaning, chances are you can't afford to become a long-term customer. And really, instead of saying, hey, come buy these $4,300 braces, we say, come in for a teeth cleaning. That's where we do our exam. That's where we do all our tests and figure out what's actually wrong with your mouth. And then we say, hey, you have these cavities, you have this wisdom tooth, this dental crown, this root canals, and you have room for potential braces.
right? And you say, you know what, let's just take it one at a time, right? Let's focus on the cavity filling. Let's get that sewed up and set and everything. And then, in a couple more weeks, we'll focus on pulling out this wisdom tooth. So hopefully we can take care of that before it actually starts bothering you. And then we talk about a dental crown, root canals, and etc. Right? So this is a very simple concept, but it is super important in order to bring in new customers and actually get them up our ladder and down the funnel, as I said before. So this is one of the value ladders we created for bootcamp that we're working with. Initial offer was a free 10-day bootcamp class pass for 2. This was actually an awesome offer for a gym, so this one worked out pretty well. Realistically, people like to train with people, so offering them something for 2 is always better. And then, of course, a 10-day as opposed to a 7-day just sounds 10 times better. So instead of saying, hey, come get a membership, right, or come buy our bootcamp, we say, hey, come test out our bootcamp. Come here for 10 days. We'll give you everything we got, and we'll see how you like it. And if you like it, come in, and then we'll also offer you, 10% off of the initial purchase, right? So this is how we bring them in. This is how we focus on taking people who have never heard of our business to actually end up becoming customers, okay? And then we move them up the ladder a bit more and talk about 3 months of commitment, and you'll get a free shirt, right? This is a little more incentive. This is how we add a little bit more value. So yes, if you commit to 3 months, then we'll give you a free shirt, and then we'll talk about the membership. And all this stuff can be rearranged. We can literally go from we could literally even start with the 10% off boot. First thing that they see as an initial offer is, hey, here's this 10% off of our class pass and bootcamp, right? That's the first thing that they'll see. And then they'll see, this or really whatever we want. The awesome part about this is there is no specific way. This is really just a template that helps us focus on how we want to bring on new customers. So once again, as I said before, this growth guide is all for you guys. So what I've done is I've comprised all of these different templates, resources, and guides into a number of different slides, and I've actually put them on a link so that you guys can have them. So if you click on the link below, you'll be able to find this growth guide with all the slides and all these different templates, 100% free. I'll shoot those right over to you guys. Also, you guys can reach out to me if you have any questions. Please feel free. I love to talk about this stuff. So it's a lot of fun for me, so I don't mind. So please reach out. Also, I ask you guys to subscribe and share. Okay, so chances are if you found this interesting, somebody else may as well. So I really appreciate it if you can help me bring more value to the people. So this is the Business Growth Guide, and that was hack number 3. Next up, we have hack number 4, setting up a website. You guys are going to love this. It's super short, super sweet, as always, and it's going to really help you guys get the bang for your buck and take advantage of today's resources. Well, see you guys again. Hope you guys enjoyed. My name is Bobby. See you guys in the next one.